Good evening, everybody. I decided to do a daily recap today because I think uranium did quite well. And then we will also mix in some gold and silver, dollar, whatever, platinum, and so on. But before we start, I just finished a recording with Borak from tradingchannels.uk. If you don't follow him on Twitter, I highly urge you to do so. He's just an absolutely great chartist. He's so good with those trend lines, man. I could watch his his view on things, every single day. I really enjoyed interviewing him, and you can find the YouTube video now on YouTube. It has just been uploaded, and if you are a uranium bull, you want to stay until the end for sure, because that was a pleasant surprise for me, given his take on on the uranium market for the next years. Absolutely amazing. Anyways, follow Burak and watch the video and say Burak rules in the comments below if you like what he's doing. I certainly do. So yeah, without any further ado, let's dive in. Quickly, we will start with uranium. I will only go through like 6 or 7 here today. But overall, URA did very, very well. As you know, last week we broke out of this, where is my pen? Of this golden trend line here all the way down, fake out here, and then we tapped it, and then we broke through last week. And as mentioned, we had a bear flag here, which at that point wasn't, negated, but I think we did that today. Also, we broke out of this golden trend line, which is a parallel of this one here. We have broken that today as well. We did pull back a bit at the end, but still, we are above major resistances. And the last one in my book is the 24, roughly 24, right? There it is, 24.2. Because as you can see here, for the past 1 year, every single time we have came up into the 24 region, we have been pulling back. But I think this time it's a breakthrough at some point. I really do see that in the future here. So URA, very nice day, 1.5% up. URNM, it looks a bit different. As you know, we have the golden trend line coming down here all the way, and we just made a new higher high. As you can see here, we have made a higher high, which is very nice. So what I think will happen if we can continue the momentum up is a test of the golden here, maybe a pullback all the way here, but then we should be able to finally get things going. So yeah, a very good day. Closing also somewhat at the highs of the candle. I like it, and a new higher high is just that's what is defining a bull market. Yeah. So you are U.UN, the product of Physical Uranium Trust. Last week, massive momentum. We blew out basically this red resistance, which was coming down here. Then I have, as you know, I had the parallel golden resistance here. Let's zoom in a bit here. We can do the daily. I think the daily is fine. We did breakout, retest, and now resumption. So hopefully we can clear out this high here, and then we can continue upwards. What we don't want to see is that this is some sort of a bear flag or a bearish formation, and we drop down again back below these two here. If we do, then we are certainly going for a big retest of this red breakout here, and then that's when we probably is going to see the big move up here. But yeah, I hope we will hold these two lines here at around 17.3 more or less. That's very bullish. UEC, as you can see, that rhymed. Anyways, I'm getting tired today. The last week was just amazing. We went from 2.45 to 3, right, roughly, and now we are back testing this bad boy coming all the way down here. You can see 4 touches, even 5, where I double support there, and then the breakdown. Excuse me, I just took a wrong one. It's right. It's this one here. We have this one here, that one, test, breakdown, and now we are doing a retest from below. UEC still has a lot of ground to cover before we can become really bullish, I would say. We still need to get above this 3.5 We need to clear this one, the red resistance and the long term coming down from here. We need to clear that as well. So 3.5 more or less is where you want to is where we want to get above before we can really get something going here in the UEC. Chemical, what a great day. Last week we broke into a new high here, a new higher high, and now we're just fighting this one here. As you can see, we hit it and then we retraced a bit. Still looking good. To some degree, you can call it a breakout, retest resumption, hopefully, but we still have some highs here to take out. But the momentum here, you can clearly see the difference, right? We have two insanely big candles here, taking out almost everything in the past regarding to candle sizes. So the momentum here in the short term is very good, and if it can keep up, this momentum will be built into a longer term breakout. But again, it looks absolutely amazing, this breakout for Cameco. And what's also amazing is actually, if you go to the weekly, if you want to play the longer term investment thesis as we have now went into a stage 2 breakout. And by stage 2 is you have the 30 weekly moving average coming here. And now we have finally cleared it. Went above the 30 weekly and the previous high. So this is just insanely bullish for UEC, UE, the Encore Energy. There's no way around it. This is very, very, very bullish. And then if we were to do a little thing here, we can clone this one here, then we can add it down here just to see how it is. We have clearly broken the fake out parallel channel as well if we add this this here. It's very bullish. That's all I can say for you for UE EU Encore Energy. Very, very bullish. FCU, let's go to the daily very quickly. Still in an overall long-term squeeze coming down here. This is going to resolve to the upside at some point. We have the 3 touches, the 1 low, 2 low, and then the 3rd final. So this could be it right here. Right now we could see the breakout. Let me just realign it like that. And then we'll copy this. Excuse me, we'll copy this one here to there. So this is now our double parallel support. And we can add a red one here with the previous highs. So what we want to see is obviously a break all the way up here, getting above 0.365, and then stay there. Very, very bullish. Looks very good. Looks very, very good. Yeah, nothing much going on there. Just want to show you the Laramide chart with two simple, with 2 simple lines. Jesus. It looks kind of similar to the Encore Energy. I think at some point we will finally blow to the upside here. Oops. We'll blow to the upside here on the weekly, getting above the 30 weekly moving average, breaking out of the squeeze. And when we do, we have had a false breakdown retest that didn't hold, and then we went back up. Very bullish if we can get back above 0.45, let's say. Very bullish. Okay, let's look into gold, silver, whatever I have out here. There it's the green one. Nope, not you. Silver, I just have one line right now just to keep it simple. And this is where we are right now. We have the long-term golden here, and now we did break a bit below here, but now we're back above again. So this is quite nice with a caution in mind. It's for now it's very good, but the momentum is still to the downside. What I have started to notice here is that it could be that we have a inverted head and shoulders here on the 1 hourly, but we will obviously have to wait and see. Right there it is. And we need to get back above 24, which if you go back in time has been a very big level for the past 3 years, 2 years. So 24, we need to get back above, confirming this inverted head and shoulders. I think it will happen within the next 2 days, 3 days maybe, depending on, yeah. But as you also can see, we do have some bearish lines that we cannot get below. We had a big fake out here, so we need to stay above the green support coming up there from the low side. Again, this is shorter term time frames, but yeah, I would like to put it in there as well. Gold, Still holding, still holding on. But I would say this that I don't think that we need to see a bounce here, just like we have seen here and here. We need to see a bounce getting above, and then if we get a move like this, then we can have a fourth touch of the 2000 and 70. So yeah, but obviously if we are breaking below, let's call it 1940, very bearish if we get below here. Then we need to see how it evolves. But these are the two levels to watch for. And in the very short term, we just like on silver, we have a quite similar inverted head, excuse me, inverted head and shoulders here. Again, it's on the 1 hourly, so we need to get above 90, 1990. Wow, 1985, whatever, in that range. We need to get back above because then I think this test here of the golden could hold. On to the Dixie. Again, we have had, I think I need to go to the 4 hourly just to show. I called that we were about to top out somewhere around here. It took a bit longer than expected, but I still think that we are topping out. I think this was last week where we had some sort of it was the non-farm payrolls that came in and pushed it higher. We didn't make a new high, and if we roll over here now, then we are probably going to make some sort of new low, lower low here. And we also have the trend lines coming up here. That's why I made the call that I think we are topping out. Oops. There it is. It's a bit higher up. So yeah, that's why I made the call right here. So it needs to take out this high here at around 104.7. Otherwise, it gets very bearish very quickly. All right, Bitcoin. You have seen this chart before if you have seen my videos and so on. The 25,300 is a very big level. As you know, we have the major capitulation low here, then some sort of retesting, breakthrough, retest, and now we have made a very big candle, 5-6% candle down here into that level. And I would argue that this will not hold. And if it doesn't, then you can measure the move here. We can add it in so we can look at it later on. Like this, and then we take the copy one there. So that's the roughly our target for that head and shoulders. There it is. So let's see. But I think this will not hold, given the momentum that we've seen today. 5-6% is very big when you are at such a late stage in this formation here. So yeah, let's follow it. Quickly, crude oil had a big gap up today on the OPEC's production cut. And we did close the gap during the day here, as you can see, but we still closed below. So yeah, just like last time, OPEC right here, when they cut production, we went bullish for some time and then we closed the gap and closed lower again. So yeah, oil still cannot get above my target of 82 before we can turn before we can turn somewhat bullish. Yeah, it's a bit choppy right now. Platinum, the last one for today. Golden trend line here, a bit of a test here, fake out, retest, back up again, and then retest failed, and now we're testing from the lower side. If you can see here, the lower side we are currently testing. So either it will be confirmed and we go lower again, or we can get back above, which in that case, and stay there for some time, hopefully, which then would make it a bit bullish again, in my take. But I think, yeah, let's see what happens. It's a bit difficult to say. The momentum today was really good, but we need to get back above the 1040. This low here at around 1040. Let's round it up a bit. We need to get back above, stay there for some days. Then we can hopefully look at the long side on that one. That's what I had. As mentioned in the start of the video, go look at the video with Burak. Unfortunately, my camera didn't turn on when we started the recording. I'm sorry for that. Oh, depending on how you look at it, it could be a it could be a good thing. Anyways, Borak, he's insanely good. Please watch it until the end if you are a uranium bull. I was very excited when I first saw his take on uranium. I didn't know that he was that bullish actually. So to me, I like it. Okay, guys, I will not take any more of your time. We will see you all tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not, depending. But anyways, cheers.